have a star-studded panel. None other than JP from South Africa all the way with us. I have also Gurkirat from Delhi. I can see a little bit of disappointment. I have also Shailen Verma. And I have Joyston smiling left, right, and center. And also probably Sal will be joining us soon. So welcome to all of you, JP.
Yeah, you can see who the winning team is, eh? You can see the sad faces and the smiles.
What do you think, JP? When you lose by 1 run, you can't have any blame games, but anything which you feel probably could have gone or done this way or that way?
Yeah, it's always a tough one to analyze when the margins are so small. But I think from an RCB perspective, you realize the massive impact AB de Villiers has, particularly at the death. And, people would question the number that he bats. If you look at currently he's batting at number 5, Maxwell at 4. And, we had this stat where when we played together in the South African team, he was probably the most destructive batter in world cricket in the last 10 overs in a T20 game. And there was always this argument about whether AB de Villiers should be playing or batting and facing more balls in a T20 game to have a bigger impact. But there was a stat about if he comes in the last 10 overs, he is absolutely the most amazing finisher. And I think today was another indication of the small margins of somebody like him, what a difference he can make, leading up until the sort of last 5 overs and the impact that he makes. And in the end, 1 run was all that it was.
Great. I just want to touch upon the point of AB later, but let me ask my disappointed analyst, Gurkirat from Delhi. He had all brought smiles, but now I can see that the smiles have gone down. But last time I remember he was pointing out at one player, Ajinkya Rahane. Aaj kya kehna chahoge, Gurkirat? What do you think went wrong with Delhi?
A few things. I wouldn't say that RCB were lucky to win. Firstly, I thought their 11 was the right one. I think Delhi probably messed up the 11. I don't see why Steve Smith should play ahead of a Sam Billings when he's available, or why Andrik Nokia should be sitting out, because Delhi have a Vishnu Vinod also who can bat in. There is a Lalit Yadav who could play, and Steve Smith could have sat out, and one of Andrik Nokia or Sam Billings could have played in this game. Apart from this, not completing Amit Mishra's quotas of overs was something which was a mistake. Then the way Rishabh Pant went about his innings, I thought, you cannot be just 23 runs of 25 balls most days when you're chasing. You've already put too much pressure on yourself. And then when the third wicket fell, when Prithvi Shaw was out, I thought Shimron Hetmeyer should have been promoted at number 5 in place of Marcus Stoinis, purely because his game against spin is much better than Marcus Stoinis's. So I really wouldn't blame Marcus Stoinis, but I thought there were a lot of small things that Delhi did wrong. And it's not that it has happened for the first time. They've made similar mistakes in previous games, but not paid for it. Today, they eventually had to pay for it. So, yeah, I think RCB were the deserving winners. And just since JP's here, I just want to mention it, that in 2015, I think you were a part of the Delhi Daredevils. I'm not sure if you were the captain then, but I remember this game in Kotla in Delhi versus the Mumbai Indians. You and Shreyas Iyer had a very good partnership. Imran Tahir was a part of that team. Yuvraj Singh was a part of that team. Delhi had beaten Mumbai in that game. So just wanted to say that I think you scored some 60 odd in that game. So I was there. So yeah, good to chat with you in person. Wanted to share that anecdote.
I remember it fondly. It was one of our, I think it was a day game, if I'm not mistaken.
Not a day game. It was a night game.
Was it a night game? Okay,
I think you got out to Malinga, if I'm not wrong.
He's my stats man. He knows everything.
Did we win the game?
Yeah, you won the game. You won the game.
That's enough.
Imran Tahir took a brilliant catch at the boundary, and then he ran like he always does.
Okay, awesome. No, good to meet you, buddy.
Brilliant.
Good to meet you.
All right. I have a very happy smile. Doesn't seem to go away. Joyston, I want to ask you a very honest question. That second last ball, wasn't a no ball. Virat Kohli would have been jumping up and down had that been given a no ball. What is your comment on it?
if it was a no ball, I think the game was out of our hands, right? And it has happened so many times in previous seasons where RCB has lost matches just because of one run or one odd ball. I remember this one match against Chennai 3 or 4 years ago, where Ravindra Jadeja, there was a no ball on the last ball, right? And we all thought we won, and then the hand goes up there. So we've lost a lot of these games. So to win it by just one run, I think it's a massive win. And it's a good thing that this pressure game has come in at this time, because many a times it comes at a later stage of the season, and you're scrambling for points, right? And RCB can fall under pressure there, right? And but kudos to the entire team and AB. Yeah, he said, I was just thinking of this as well, right? What if AB is not there 2 years down the line? Who's going to fill that gap, right? You probably need 2 or 3 other players to fill that gap. So kudos to the team, kudos to AB as well.
Anis,
Joyce can't stop talking. Yeah, JP, go ahead. Go ahead, JP.
Point. He makes a valid point on getting the pressure games almost out the way, really. And I was listening to Kevin Peterson speak about it. You were saying from a RCB perspective, this is a great experience for them. And this was before the actual game finished. Whether they win or lost, it is the fact that they're under pressure, because they've had seasons where they've really dominated and obviously come up short when it really mattered in the playoffs. And I think this is a crucial sort of moment in the season where they can take a lot of confidence out of these nail-biter finishes. Yes, there's lessons to be learned from both teams, but when you come on the right side of these kind of games, there's a sort of clearer understanding of what you did right and wrong, and you can really take a lot away from it. So they will take a lot of confidence out of today's win.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Let me come to none other than Dr. Shailen Verma. He's a dentist. He takes care of my teeth and makes sure that they are in order. Shailen Verma, आप disappointed रहेंगे जिस तरह हमारे गुरकीरत साहब disappointed है. But what do you think probably made the difference between Delhi winning and losing?
See, what primarily Anis bhai, the thing is, what I am really worried about is now Delhi has been losing and winning games by just a margin of 1 run. Because last time also it so happened that the match went in a super over. So it was again 1 run margin. So that is what is a little bothersome to me. But I guess the way Hetmeyer was playing, the game was almost there. I think the strike, there was one dot ball in the last over, which was, I think, had there been 1 run, probably again it would have gone in a super over, I guess. But these are all ifs and buts. But I guess if Hetmeyer was playing, probably given more chances, I would say the game would have been gone the Delhi's way. That's what I think.
No wonder. But I can see a good smile on your face. That's the spirit of it. Don't worry, you can win on Mr. Cricket's page, even though your team has lost. So, JP, one question I want to definitely touch base from all of us. What makes AB de Villiers so special? And I really want an answer which everybody wants to hear from you. Because you know him closely, you played with him the cricket at the highest level.
So, if I had to give you a perspective of a bowler bowling towards AB de Villiers, the tough thing is that there's no weakness there. So, he has this nickname, Mr. 360. And that is such an important facet in his game, the ability to play any shot that he wants. And here's the most amazing thing, Anis. He actually doesn't practice it. He doesn't practice these lap shots and reverse lap shots. It's all instinctive. But what stands out above the rest is his commitment to the shot. When he makes a decision, there's 100% commitment 99% of the time that allows him this ability to have so much time when he plays the shot that he wants to play. And he's got this unique self-belief that he knows he has the ability to do anything that he wants to do. And more often than not, as we've seen time and time again, the execution is there. But again, it comes down to the fact that he has this amazing belief and also the ability to play all around the ground. That's what stands out for me.
Fantastic. Very well said, guys. I will have a competition between Delhi versus Rajasthan, RCB. Off the field, Gurkirat, you will be supporting Joyston. Even though, sorry, you will be supporting Shailen Verma. You are on Delhi side. And Joyson, you will be having the support of none other than the great JP. Joyson, the first question to you. Who's the man of the match of today? Very simple.
Without any doubt, AB de Villiers.
Are you sure? I thought it was the bowler, JP.
Oh my
who bowled
God,
the last
100%.
over. JP,
Yeah,
is he right?
He was the standout for sure.
All
I'll
right.
give
Dr.
that one to
Shailen,
Joyson.
okay. Dr. Shailen Verma,
Yeah.
how many runs did Hetmyer score? Very simple question. Log into your mobile and answer it. Maybe I have my statsman Gurkirat to support you.
I
Quickly.
think 55.
I'll give you
think.
options 50, 53, 55. Chalo, select karo.
55.
50, 53, 55.
53,
Gurkirat.
yeah.
53.
53,
53,
yeah.
yaar, see, that's what JP says, 53, yaar. All right, so I give it to you, 53. Okay,
Thank you.
Joyston. Who took the wicket of Prithvi Shaw?
Harshal Patel.
Can I lock it?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can lock it.
Yeah.
Lock it in, lock it in.
All right, 2-1 to RCB going ahead. My question to Shailen Verma, who took the wicket of Virat Kohli? Come on, a simple answer.
Seal Khan.
Avesh Khan.
Okay, it's
Avish
Avesh.
Khan. Avish
So
Khan.
it's 2-2. So we are almost at a super over. Delhi are used to winning super overs. I don't know whether they are, but they won the last super over. My last question to you, Joyston. All right. Now think this very carefully. And I want you to. How many balls? This is from the opposite team. Did Rishabh Pant play for his 58 runs?
48.
Oh, you're spot on, baby. You have been following the opposition very well. Well done, well done. Shailen Verma, I need to ask you this question. How many balls did AB de Villiers play for his knock of 75?
42.
Gurkirat.
What do you
Well
do?
done,
42.
well done. So it's a tie, but I'm afraid I have to give it to the team who has won on the field if it's a tie. Tough luck, Gurkirat. Shailen Verma. Thank you, JP, for your wonderful words of advice and your talk about AB de Villiers. And of course, the fans will also get a chance today. I'm afraid I did not give you all an opportunity, but JP is there with us for a few more times. Thank you, JP. As always, a pleasure to have you.
Can I just
Thank
make a point to Gugirat, my
Yeah.
brother?
Yep. Yes, sure.
We
He'll be
have
more
to
than
see we have to see a smile from you.
He's disappointed.
There we
That's well
go.
taken.
There we go.
You know who can bring a smile? JP Shailen can get it because he's a doctor.
There we go. There we go. Get him in the
I'll tell
chair,
you-
Jock. Get him in the chair.
I'll tell you why I'm disappointed. And I was there on one other show, and I said that even though Delhi had won 4 games out of 5 till now, I didn't think that they had played to their capability. I thought that they were performing to up to, I think, 70% of what they were capable. And I thought maybe they'll peak at the right time. Today was another instance where they didn't do a lot of things right and still, took the game so far. So, maybe these small things that they need to correct will work in their favor. See, someone like an Avesh Khan, perhaps, he bowled 2 overs to AB de Villiers at the death and went for only 1 single boundary. So many international bowlers have struggled against AB. So you feel bad for these efforts, for something what an Avesh Khan did today, something what Shimon Hetmyer did today. And you feel that it's more than the opposition winning it. It's just that your side has, conceded the defeat. No offense to any RCB fan or the RCB side, but I think that is what it
You're
is.
pointing the bullet at Ricky Ponting. I know.
Yeah, I am.
JP, who do you
No wonder.
support?
We'll take it next time.
Who do I support?
Yeah, which team do you support?
This year, I'm going with. I'm actually going with Delhi this year.
Oh,
Or have you got
JP,
3 Delhis now?
you got a big smile.
I think you've played most seasons for Delhi, right? You've played for 3 teams: Hyderabad, Mumbai, and Delhi.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, Delhi was 3 seasons. Yeah.
Then you went back
Brilliant.
to Mumbai.
Yeah, some fun memories there, man. Fun memories.
No, we'll have JP again and again.
But
Yeah,
you
JP,
my
you
number
want to
2.
say something?
You my number 2, Joyson. You my number 2.
Thank you.
Well done. So take
All
care,
right.
guys. See you soon.